Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Overrun.
Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Trent Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Overrun.
Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Trent Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Overrun.
Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Trent Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Overrun.
Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Trent Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Overrun.
Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Trent Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson.
Oh, say does that star...
Dan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight.
Here we go.
Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Goes back up. No good that time. Great D that time from James. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
Now here's Murray. Fires for three. Drops in the tray.
Well, Murray's a three-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
Here's Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed. And That's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
The Lakers with a quick start to this game. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Earlier, I spoke with J.J. Redick. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
A strong forward. Gordon can overpower defenders.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Now, here's Doncic. Reeves outside. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets trail. Johnson, the pass to Gordon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Ayton.
Well, Gordon isn't afraid of getting physical. Nice job getting the whistle in the process, too.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting in the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Murray, no good.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to Kennard. Over Brown. Shot's good by Kennard.
And Kennard's teammates and coaches encourage him to take these quick shots because they know how effective he is.
Jokic with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Ayton. Hasn't made one yet. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Los Angeles shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Murray for three. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, the way that Murray can put the brakes on, it makes his pull-up game deadly.
Reeves left side. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Brown's shot is off. Lakers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Ayton a screen on Murray. Here's Doncic. Pass to Kennard. Lets it go with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kennard's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Jokic with the screen on Kennard. And stolen by Ayton. Launches a 3. Kennard's shot is off. Inside, here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Stan, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It's tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive. Well, when Jokic comes back and hits a 3 like that to erase the 3 on the other end, it's devastating.
Ayton a screen on Gordon. Strong inside. What a move by James.
Well, you got to love how aggressive he is. Consistently looking to get past his defender and finish at the rim.
And stolen by Murray. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Reeves. Murray against Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Guys, back to you.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we can do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Smith against Murray. Smith the pass to Vanderbilt. Outside for Smart. No good on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Jokic. On the wing, Johnson. Jokic sets the screen for Johnson. Back to Jokic. It's stolen by Hachimura.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Ayton, the pass to Vanderbilt. Out to Smith. 1:53 left in the first half of the game. Back to Vanderbilt. Count that one.
I mean, the number of points they scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jokic against Ayton. Jokic rising up.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants out there.
And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there's been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic, and a missed layup.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Hachimura against Johnson. Smart passes to Vanderbilt. And here is Ayton. Back to Vanderbilt. Jokic with the steal. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Well, credit the defense of Jokic. He turns them over, then quickly starts the break.
Lakers leading by 4. Smith surveying the D. And it's Hachimura in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Over Johnson. And again, it's the Lakers. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Down low. Lets it go from 11. And that one hits back iron. Outside for Smart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
We've got Jared Vanderbilt. Marcus Smart is out there with Smith. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. It's good from long range. Smith's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Watson. Yes! And the foul. That one on Smart.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
With Smart, it's rebounded by Hayes. Los Angeles leading by 4. Smart deciding where to go with it. To the middle. And Hayes throws it down.
Keeping the eyes up. Smart play.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Hardaway. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Lets it go from deep. Hachimura, no good. The Nuggets trail by 5. To the paint, here's Watson, and Watson slams it in.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out. And it gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That one is no good. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Drills it from outside. Valanciunas has got 9 points here in the second half. Jones against Smith. Pass to Hachimura. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Hachimura's got 6 in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Hayes with it. Jones covering. Hayes the pass to Hachimura. The putback. Vanderbilt kicks to Hayes. Good, nice job down low. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent and Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Kevin, back to you.
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Smith right side, baseline jumper. Vanderbilt. Hardaway with the steal. Jones against Smith. Jones kicks to Valanciunas. There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Basket counts.
Valanciunas not afraid to get his close to the basket.
Smith with it. Inside. Hayes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Hayes hits them both. Rui Hachimura has been leading the charge for L.A. He notched 8. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with inside for him. It's Gordon and Jokic. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. And it's Murray in at the point guard.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. To the inside. Stolen by Brown. To the middle. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, Aaron Gordon able to use all his athleticism on that one.
Pass to Kennard. Murray against Doncic. LeBron outside. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, at his size, Ayton can absorb contact easily.
Jokic against Ayton. And it's Jokic missing. Los Angeles leading by 7. Now Doncic. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Brown. Here's Jokic. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Launches it. Down he goes for 3.
So efficient. Even from long range, Kennard gets off a smooth shot.
Gordon. The putback saves him with the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Lakers leading by 8. Now Reeves. James jackhammers it down.
And because of his quickness, LeBron is hard to block out on the offensive glass. So strong.
Jokic inside. He's covered by Ayton. No good on the layup. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ayton a screen on Murray. Doncic! Now Reeves. 5 to shoot. Fires the three. Ayton had plenty of chances there, but they come away empty. The Nuggets trail by 10. Outside Gordon. Now Murray knocks down the three.
Well, that's Jamal Murray's game in a nutshell. A score-first guard with great confidence.
Brown against Kennard. .115 left in the fourth quarter. Doncic outside. James sets the screen for Doncic. Lets it go. Connects with the chain.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
And here's Jokic. Beyond the arc. Does not go in.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Reeves. Layup no good. On the wing, Gordon. Guarded by Doncic. Cleared away by Ayton. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Up again. He parachutes in for the putback.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Brown against Doncic. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good moments.
Thanks so much. I'm here.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll do it, folks.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell, and he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell, and he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen, he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen, he's done it again.
Dynamite.
And going through their pregame warm-ups. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now Denver's starting five. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. Jamal Murray out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You know, in terms of Western Conference heavy hitters, Grant, we're looking at two of the biggest right here.
Oh, man, that makes this one a lot more interesting, doesn't it? You know, a lot of pride is on the line in this one, B.A. These teams will not be taking it easy on each other.
Leonard gets the bucket.
The mid-range, absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
Murray, no good. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Collins with a screen on Murray. Leonard passes to Lopez. Off the mark there with a three. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Gordon outside. There's the triple. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard left side. Pass to Lopez. Here's Collins. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Leonard passes to Lopez. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Lopez has got 5 points.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living.
And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And BA, a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
Now here's Murray. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Count it.
Such a powerfully built man. I mean, Jokic seems to just brush off the foul from the opposition.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Murray passes to Gordon, inside. Here's Jokic. And it's all tied up. 5 points in the game.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Lopez passes to Leonard. Lopez, the screen. From the high post. Leonard, shot's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
1:56 left in the first quarter here. Lopez in the post, covered by Jokic.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
These are his first free throws of the game, and that one misses.
Well, you have to like the length of Brook Lopez and the fact that he understands he has that advantage on both ends of the floor.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Jokic passes to Murray. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. John Collins with the emphatic finish.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there. And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Now here's Leonard. Collins with a screen on Johnson. 4-3. Lopez can't hit. Denver has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Gordon, left side. Down low. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
Collins with a screen on Murray. Pass to Lopez. For 3, Collins. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Got it off in time, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. It's been all about Nikola Jokic. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Dunn and Kawhi, they're the wings. And it's Garland in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And it's Garland with the ball for Los Angeles. Lopez, the screen on Murray. Garland, a good look. Here's Lopez. Drops in the layup for 2. Lopez has got 10 points.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
Jokic gets the bucket.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Lopez against Jokic. Garland, the pass to Collins. Lopez for 3. Watson with the rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Collins passes to Leonard. Lopez, the screen on Johnson. From the strike. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
Now here's Jokic. 14 points for him. Jokic with a screen on Collins. Back to Jokic. To the inside. Gordon finds Jokic. Rejected by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
Leonard looking around. And they call an illegal screen here. Doris' offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Brian, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
Fires top of the key. Murray, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Lopez, the screen on Johnson. Leonard passes to Lopez. Stolen by Jokic. Now here's Gordon to the paint. Here's Johnson. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Garland against Murray. To the right side. Shot is up. Lopez can't hit. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
And he's good on the second. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Johnson against Leonard. It's Leonard with a good look inside.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
Doris, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
B.A., when you consider the type of injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back to you.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. He hits the second from the line.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
Gordon outside. And they're pushing it up. And then Beal with the dunk.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Murray looking around. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rebounded by Denver. Outside Murray. And again, it's Denver missing. Three-pointer, Beal. Excellent defense there from Watson. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
28.
I'm here with Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the 3rd quarter here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
On the court for Denver, Bruce Brown is out there with Zeke Naji. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Batum. Still without a bucket. Nails it from 3.
And I'll tell you, that last 3 must have riled up Batum because he wanted to get that shot off quickly.
Jones misses. Well, the Clippers shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Mathurin passes to Batum. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And yep, it's good. Naji's got his first points of the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Mathurin. Here's Conan Niederhauser. Valanciunas with a rebound. Pass to Naji. Denver moving it around. And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Beal outside. Now Mathurin. Valanciunas covering. Batum with a screen on Valanciunas. And it's Mathurin missing. The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Naji. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Back to Batum. Pass to Beal. 5 on the clock. Batum finds Beal for the lead. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And here's Valanciunas. Mathurin with a rebound. The Clippers trail. And though he gets lauded for his scoring ability, Benedict Mathurin is also an excellent rebounder for a guard goal.
He's got a live body, very fast off his feet, BA. And yes, he loves to put the ball in the basket, but this guy just competitive. He likes to get after things on the basketball floor.
And Denver has possession. Following the score by Los Angeles. Valanciunas with a screen on Mathurin. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Mathurin. That one falls.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Naji from downtown. They grab their own miss.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Mathurin against Jones. Batum, right side. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
The Nuggets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Brown passes to Valanciunas. And it's Denver with another.
I think we know Jonas Valanciunas is effective inside, but he's got an opportunity and ability and the touch to drain jumpers.
Now here's Matherin. Oh, deflected. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Conan Niederhauser's got 4 rebounds now. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets. And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Najee, guarded by Batum. Valanciunas finds Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Hardaway against Beal. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Denver shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Nuggets.
And Valanciunas drops them both. 7 seconds left in the third. Now Lopez. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nuggets ahead. Up. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Dunn and Kawhi, they're the wings. It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Murray, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Johnson. Murray, great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Garland, no good.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Here's Murray. Up again. Rebounded by Lopez. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Dunn. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, all the credit to Dunn, just turning on the jets to beat everyone down the floor in transition.
Murray from outside. Murray can't get that one to fall. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And Collins gets double teamed. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Back to Lopez. To take the lead. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Outside Murray. Screen by Gordon. Murray passes to Gordon. Back to Murray. Screen by Gordon. 3 on the clock. Murray, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Tosses it up. Leonard there for the rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. It's a one-point game. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. Now Jokic. Got it! Jokic down low.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Garland against Murray. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
You can see why they go to Brook Lopez, his calming presence to deliver in the clutch.
Outside Leonard. Lopez, the screen on Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Puts it up. Jokic with a rebound.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
That's tipped. Lopez with the steal. And here's the fast break. Leonard.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a three-point game.
This guy embraces coming up big for his team.
Screen by Gordon. It's Johnson with a drive. Here's Gordon, and stolen by Leonard. Dunn right side. Now Garland. Lopez. Oh, no good on the layup. Murray. Can't get the three.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Garland.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
Denver's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Murray. 46 seconds left in the final quarter. Leonard there for the rebound. Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart. And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
Gordon with a steal.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Leonard. Lopez, the screen on Johnson. Leonard fires! Cashes it in!
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Outside Murray. The three misses. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson.
We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Harris is out there with Rollins. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Dunn. And Jones has it in the corner. Off target from outside. Kuzma against Garland. Kuzma outside. Nice shot by Portis.
Slick moves inside by Portis to avoid the defense for the hoop.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Collins, a screen on Portis. Here's Leonard. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Jones. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play. Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
Here's Rollins. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Giannis passes to Rollins. Back to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Rollins. And the 3 ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Leonard on the wing. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Rollins. Drives to the hoop. Here's Giannis. Oh, and he jams it right over Kawhi Leonard.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Now here's Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Collins. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Portis with it. He's guarded by Collins. Giannis sets a screen for Portis. Driving the lane. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. That's good from Collins on the assist by Leonard. Collins has got 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Dunn shot's good.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And stolen by Dunn. 3-on-3. Here's Leonard. Banked in off the glass.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's good, 2 points. 10 points for him.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Leonard with the screen on Rollins. Leonard the pass to Collins. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Here's Rollins. Pass to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo scoops it in.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
And then Leonard with the dunk.
Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
For 3, Harris. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Bucks. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
They've got Darius Garland. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Collins. Then there's Dunn, and it's Jones in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Bucks leading by 3. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Here's Garland. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Down against Harris. Giannis sets a screen for Harris. Inside. Antetokounmpo puts it up. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Could have been called a foul, but Giannis stayed locked in and focused.
Collins a screen on Portis. Leonard dishes to Collins. Kicked his pocket. Rollins against Garland. Giannis a screen on Garland. Rollins the pass to Giannis. Stolen by Garland. Here's Leonard. Nobody's stopping Kawhi on that break.
And you gotta love how hard Leonard works to support the team. He's right where they need him to finish there on that break.
Giannis a screen on Jones. It's Kuzma penetrating. And Giannis gets it to go.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Collins setting the pick for Leonard. Oh, the power of Leonard.
Well, the pick gives Leonard some space, and he wisely calls his own number.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it for free right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Back to you guys.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Aren't we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline?
And, Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality, but I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
Garland against Rollins. To the inside, and stolen by Leonard. Now the Clippers moving it up. Pulls up for 3. Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with force.
And so it's Milwaukee now, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Collins. Outside, Jones. Collins a screen on Kuzma. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Jones. Giannis kicks to Portis. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Portis. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis rips it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Outside Garland deflects the pass and is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Miller with a screen on Nance. Platoon passes to Miller. 6 to shoot. Miller sets a screen for Batum. And Lopez. Gets it to go.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
It's Porter outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Guard pair, Porter and Trent. Miles Turner out there with Nance, and it's Prince in at the small forward.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And oh, here we go. Lopez has got the fast break chance.
Well, you got to love how Lopez really puts himself in position to help his team wherever they need him. He works hard to contribute on every play.
Now here's Porter. Still without a basket. Pass to Turner from downtown. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Batum. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Far from just a perimeter shooter, I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
Turner with a screen on Mathurin. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Mathurin, good.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
An exciting young guard, Benedict Mathurin. Clark, what's something you like about him?
Well, I got a lot of things I like about him. His smooth approach to offensive production. He can score it. He's got a nice handle. He can get to the rim. He gets to the foul line a ton. I mean, he's got a fearlessness about him and a confidence about him that seems to point to him being a star in the not-too-distant future.
And the Bucks with possession here. The Clippers getting the bucket. Porter passes to Turner. Lopez with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Beal. Takes it off the glass. Beal's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
You know, Batum is really good at sharing the ball. An unselfish guy who does a lot of winning things.
Turner with the screen for Porter. And there's the drive. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Mathurin. Pass to Batum. Back to Beal. Lopez sets a screen for Beal. Over in the corner, Mathurin. From the arc. Beal can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 3. And here's Trent, covered by Miller. Trent kicks to Porter. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Turner. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
And finished off by Porter.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Lopez, a screen on Porter. Mathurin attacking. Lopez nails the baby hook. Lopez has got 6 points.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Turner with the screen for Porter. Pass to Turner. Prince in the corner. On the wing, Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A beast in the paint. Once Turner gets this kind of position, you almost have to whack him.
That free throw missing. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for Nance. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Taurean Prince. Harris is checked in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Kevin Porter.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Another one falls for the Clippers.
Mathurin, very effective from the mid-range, so I like to see him find space in this area.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo scoops it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Count it, good.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
Screen by Giannis. Here he goes. Great D that time from Batum.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
And it's Miller in the corner. It's up a three. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Here's Rollins. Over Mathurin. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Derek Jones. Darius Garland is out there with Dunn. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Collins in at the center filling out the middle. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Got us a screen on Garland. And he drives in. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
Ball to Milwaukee.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo through contact.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Collins a screen on Portis. Leonard the pass to Collins. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. 6 on the shot clock. Garland the pass to Collins. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Kuzma with it. Jones covering. Antetokounmpo.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Now here, highlight reel stuff from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Portis against Dunn. Now Antetokounmpo. And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. And again, the Clippers turn it over. Rollins against Garland. Screen by Giannis. To take the lead, Giannis automatic inside.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup.
Oh, winner with authority.
Showing no hesitation in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, great touch off the pass.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Oh, what a play! Woo!
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Now Collins. And he banks the layup in.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Got us a screen on Jones. It's Kuzma penetrating. Antetokounmpo. And yeah, it's good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And that one is good.
So fluid on the floor. Leonard sets the screen and then immediately finds an opening to score.
Got us a screen on Garland. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
The Clippers trail. Now Jones. Outside Leonard. Jones with the screen on Portis. Leonard on the wing. Guarded by Kuzma. Lock at 6. Working off the pick. He throws it down.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes, an important moment, a lot at stake. Able to keep his composure and deliver. Love it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Throws it down. What an assist!
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Collins. Antetokounmpo with the rebound. And the Bucks with possession here. They lead by 1. Kuzma with it. Jones covering.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does. Boy, the and one is big, making this now a 2-possession game.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Collins a screen on Portis. Here's Collins. Left side, Leonard. Jones outside. Jones sets the pick for Leonard. Puts up the 3. The 3 goes down.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making. That last free throw really changes everything here. I mean, now they just have to guard the three-point line.
Kawhi, and down goes the 3.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. It's stolen by Jones, and Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Pivotal moment. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Chris Dunn is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Jones. Then it's Collins. And it's Leonard in at the 4 spot.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Up top, Portis. He's guarded by Collins. Portis drives in. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team.
Kuzma against Jones. Oh, what a finish!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Now Collins, 5 on the clock. Oh, the slam dunk.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
There's the drive. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
And and I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Jones with the screen on Kuzma. Leonard, that doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside Portis. Now on to the Kumbo. Giannis is double. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Leonard sets a screen for Garland. Here's Leonard. Kawhi puts it down hard.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Now onto the Kumbo. And it doesn't go. Leonard on the wing. Covered by Rollins. Collins, a screen on Rollins. Now Collins. Leonard on the wing. Covered by Rollins. Collins, a screen on Rollins. Leonard fires. He puts in the J.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
Collins against Garland. Onto Tacumbo. Garland rips down the board. Tense moments here late in overtime as they look to take the lead.
You cannot afford to come up empty.
Now Jones to take the lead. Outside Leonard. Jones sets the pick for Leonard. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to... And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Here's Collins. And there's the dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
The three is off. The Bucks trail. Got us a screen on Garland. Now onto the Kumbo. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. Collins, a screen on Rollins. Garland, here's Collins. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Collins setting the pick for Dunn. Now Jones, just 5 to shoot. Now Collins, pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Leading right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Leonard. Jones. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
Screen by Giannis. Hits it again. Wow!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal on offensive onslaught. Leonard with this screen on Rollins. Now Leonard. Kawhi, confident inside.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
He takes it in. Now Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Collins against Leonard. Collins setting the pick for Leonard. Collins, a swing on Harris. Leonard, now Collins. Strong move off the glass.
And he loves the pressure moments. Collins not one to shy away.
Knocks down the three.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Kyle Kuzma. And he does not hit. There's 21 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. Leonard fires. It's good.
Ball getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Derrick Jones Jr. Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits.
Kyle Kuzma. 2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one. And that one is good.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
Now, here's Garland. So the Clippers with the win. A double over. And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Thank you for joining.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
In this one, we'll see the New York Knicks against the LA Clippers, right here in Los Angeles. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
That one drops for him.
Boy, you love seeing Brook Lopez get involved. He expertly exploits the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
Fader on the way, and that one's good. Brunson.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Lopez, the screen. Garland against Towns. Garland, he's open. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
And Brunson, here we go. Banked it in off the glass. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
He gets it in there.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
And there's the drive. Brunson with the bucket.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Garland to the paint. Here's Lopez, and it's Lopez with the jam.
This guy's just something Garland does so well. Excellent reading defenses, exploiting them in the pick and rolls. That is nicely done.
Brunson misses.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And it's Mathurin missing. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Doris, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
Now here's Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Knicks trail by 4. It's stolen by Garland. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Back to you, Brian.
No quit. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And so it's New York with it. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Brunson misses.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Collins with a screen on Anunoby. Leonard passes to Collins. It's stolen by Hart. They're running. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by Lopez. And it's Leonard with the ball for the LA Clippers. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
If you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
The baseline J is on the way. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And here's Leonard. The 3 is up. Hart pulls it in. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Oh, got that one up quick. Brunson's got 9.
Boy, the ability to stop on the dime and rise and fire Jalen Brunson, that is outstanding.
Leonard attacking. The layup misses. Knicks trail by 5. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brunson. No, 4 for 9 from the floor now. For Los Angeles, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Lopez, the screen on Anunoby. Leonard passes to Lopez. Now Collins over Towns. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Bridges. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. New York shooting their initial free throws of the game here. That's good from Bridges.
At the line for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges. 2 shots.
Bridges hits them both. With 1 on the clock. No luck on that one. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. Brunson misses. Los Angeles leading by 3. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
Now here's Mathurin. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Garland. Good work defensively by Towns. Knicks trail by 5. Bridges finds Hart. Now Anunoby. The 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Leonard for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Leonard passes to Lopez. Over Towns. Lopez can't hit. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Hart can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Collins with a screen on Brunson. Down low. Collins inside. Covered by Towns. Collins, no good. The Knicks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. For Los Angeles, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Brunson against Garland. And a missed layup.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Here's Brunson outside. Mathurin with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Here's Garland. That shot is off. Nice D from Bridges. New York shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Collins left side. Collins with a screen on Brunson. Mathurin passes to Collins. Out to Leonard. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Soft touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 11.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Garland. Pass to Collins. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, my goodness. John Collins with the emphatic finish.
Bridges on the attack. Anunoby for 3. Knocks down the triple. Anunoby's got 6 points in the quarter.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And here's Lopez from the arc. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. On the take, Brunson. Left side Hart. Out to Bridges. The shot from the low post is good. Five ticks left to play in the first half. Here's Lopez. And that's not gonna go. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Knicks leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
From the Pocket Fight Arena Entertainment.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Knicks with the lead. Bradley Beal's out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Miller. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Conan Niederhauser in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Now here's Batum. Miller can't get it to go. Alvarado outside. Outside Robinson. Pass to Sohan. Robinson, a screen on Batum. Back to Robinson. And they're on the run. Robinson with a steal. Here's Sohan. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
To the inside. Conan Niederhauser misses. New York leading by 4. Driving inside.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. To the paint. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Knicks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And it's Alvarado missing. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And Doris, when you have a veteran roster with some of the injury history of these Clippers, load management becomes a big consideration.
And B.A., how impressive is the resiliency of this team in the face of all that injury history they have? Credit the front office for the depth they have developed and the coaching staff for their incredible adaptability. It is nothing short of remarkable. You really like to see Beal getting involved with those passes, guys. He's all about the team.
To the middle. Second chance effort. Dantier. Right side, Robinson. Outside McBride. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
Done outside. Here's Conan Niederhauser. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Fires it. Knocks it loose. Pass to Dadier. Launches a 3. Batum pulls it in. Clippers trail by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
From deep three-point land. Can't hit that one. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Dadier. Launches it. The shot, no good. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Batum outside. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. And now just a 1-point New York lead.
Nick Batum does pre-shot preparation, so on the catch he is ready to rise and fire.
Now Los Angeles moving it up. Beal, the pass to Batum. Back to Beal. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Batum sets a screen. 4 on the clock. Beal, no good. And New York shooting only 30% in the third quarter. And the Knicks miss again. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Powered down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
Give them credit. They fought hard to get back into it, and now they're rewarded with the lead.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw this game. Alvarado outside. Here's Diawara. And the Knicks miss again.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They must have fallen asleep defensively. How else do you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass?
Here's Conan Niederhauser. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Robinson, a screen on Beal. Here's McBride. Blocked. They retain possession. Dadier, shot is off.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's Los Angeles. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Lopez, the screen on Brunson. Garland, the pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And with Lopez, he has so many weapons. Right now, he's putting all of them to work.
Tries it from 19. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now here's Leonard from outside the arc. And Lopez gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 5.
You know, I think Lopez knows basically he can get a shot up over anyone. That stretch ability as a perimeter scorer is so important.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Back to Garland. And stolen by Brunson. Outside Hart. Towns with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up. Towns can't get it to go. And it's Garland with the ball for Los Angeles. Pass to Leonard. Fires from deep. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From the top of the key, rejected by Lopez. Jacks up a 3, and he nails it. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Book it! 6-point game. Garland. Oh, the finesse with the floater.
So many ways Darius Garland can score. That floater game is on point.
For 3. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Knocks down the trifecta.
That three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
Anunoby fires. Oh, he comes right back with a 3 of his own.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Lopez. Towns rips down the board. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Outside Bridges. Takes a 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Outside Lopez from downtown. Oh, it's off.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Hard outside to take the lead. Anunoby, great timing on the tip.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Here's Leonard. Stolen by Anunoby. Fast break. Here comes New York. Towns making that shot look routine.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Yes, sir, it's good.
Lopez loves this pressure. He thrives in moments. He shows his greatness. Nice shot.
Now Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Now Hart.
There's a toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Well, in these situations, this is who they want at the charity stripe.
Collins with a screen on Brunson. Here's Lopez. Leonard looking over the floor. Clock at 6. Lopez, the screen on Anunoby. Now Lopez. He shoots! Hart with a rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
From 17 feet out. That misses. Leonard outside. It's money from deep. And so the big win by New York in a tight game.
End of the game.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there.
And thank you.
And that's going to do it tonight.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is...
Oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill is going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. Hi and welcome. Everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And now the Lakers starting group. Smart is out there with Doncic. Then it's James. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Ayton in at center. Now here's Smart. Just 4 to shoot. At the top of the key, Ayton. Collins with some nice D. Here's the Clippers. Jumps up and finished off by Collins.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
Here's Smart. Nothing quite like a rivalry game. We all love them. Richard, how much extra attention do these games get from the players and the coaches?
Players won't say it to the media, but we know what's at stake. Since the schedule was released, these games have been circled on the calendar by both teams.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now here's Smart. Back to Reeves. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
With his length, Ayton can easily get to the rim. In fact, he almost makes it look too easy.
Smart against Garland. Pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Ayton sets the pick for Reeves. To the paint. It's tipped. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Here's James. And he gets it to go.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he is one of the best bargains in this league.
Now here's Smart. Doncic finds James. Here's Ayton. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Leonard, that's for 2. The rebound by James.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing. Really keeping keeping things simple.
Reeves gets the bucket.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Back to you, Kevin.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last. Vanderbilt's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Lakers. It's a 3-point game.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Reeves outside. Pass to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
1:04 left here in the first quarter.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Leonard against James. Leonard kicks to Dunn. And again, no good by the Clippers. Lakers leading by 5. Now here's Smart. Still yet to score. On the wing, Doncic. Pass to James. Driving to the basket. Here's Doncic. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Garland kicks to Leonard. 15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to Dunn. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron James is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Smart in at the 1. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And again, it's the Lakers.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
Outside for Smart. Kept alive. Reeves outside. Pass to Doncic. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Smart with the ball. He has yet to score. Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Jones, the pass to Collins. Kicks it out to Jones. Clippers moving the ball around. A 3 from Leonard. Drains it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
James looking it over. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Clippers trail by 4. Collins a screen on Doncic. Leonard the pass to Collins. Vanderbilt with the steal. Jones against Doncic. On the wing, Reeves. Trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him. And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't